Types of properties in the UK are flats, houses and everything in between. Welcome back to How to Buy a House in UK. If you've been browsing property listings in the UK, you've probably seen terms like detached, semi-detached, maisonette, studio, or even end of terrace. But what do they all mean? And what's the difference between a flat and an apartment? If you're confused by all these terms, you're not alone. In today's episode, I'll explain all the common property types in the UK, with practical pros and cons for each, so you'll know exactly what you're buying or investing in. Let's start with different types of houses. Detached house. A detached house is a standalone property. It's not connected to any other house. You own the building and the land it sits on, and you have complete privacy, usually with front and back gardens. This is the most desirable and expensive type of house in the UK. Ideal for larger families or anyone who values peace and outdoor space. Great long-term investment with strong resale value. Semi-detached house. A semi-detached house is joined to another house on one side only. Think of two mirror image homes sharing a wall in between. You still get good privacy, often with a garden and driveway, but for a more affordable price than a detached home. This type is very popular with first-time buyers and growing families. It is a balance between privacy and price. Mid-terraced house. A mid-terraced house sits in the middle of a row of 3 or more houses, with shared walls on both sides. They are often smaller, more compact, and are among the most affordable freehold homes in the UK. You may get a small front and back garden, but limited space inside, often just 2 or 3 bedrooms, dining room and 1 reception room. Great for first-time buyers on a budget or buy-to-let investors. End of terraced house. This is the last house in a terraced row, connected to just one other property. You often get more natural light, a wider plot, and sometimes even side access or extra garden space. Prices are usually slightly higher than mid-terraced homes, but still affordable compared to semi-detached. Smart choice for those who want a bit more room without going semi-detached. Townhouse. A townhouse is a multi-story house, typically 3 or even 4 floors, built vertically to save land space. They're common in cities and new developments. You may find living areas on the middle floor and bedrooms above and below. Often includes a garage, small garden and modern design. Good for families who need space but live in urban areas. Now let's talk about flats and apartments. What's the difference between a flat and an apartment? In the UK, flat and apartment usually mean the same thing, a self-contained living unit within a building. But apartment tends to refer to newer, modern, or luxury builds, especially in city centres. Flat is the traditional British term, often used for older buildings or ex-council properties. Studio flat. A studio flat is a single open-plan room that combines the bedroom, living area, and kitchen into one space. The bathroom is separate, but everything else is in one room. They're compact, affordable, and easy to rent out, perfect for students, young professionals, or investors. Lowest maintenance and often high rental yield per square foot. Maisonette. A maisonette is like a flat that feels more like a house. It usually spans 2 floors and has its own private entrance, unlike regular flats that share a communal hallway. Some maisonettes also have a private garden or balcony. Service charges are often lower than traditional flats, and you may even find freehold maisonettes. Good middle ground between a flat and a house, especially for families on a budget. Now you understand the real differences between UK property types. Not just the names, but the lifestyle and financial implications behind them. Whether you're buying your first home or planning a smart investment, choosing the right type of property is step 1. If this video helped, give it a like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Which type of property are you most interested in, and why? Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.